that was, I guess the end of Haru's tale there. Like, really the end. She has 2 options and it's over. And we're back to Yako. Preparing for battle. Intersection? I haven't gotten a sticker in a while. What is this music? Mr. Tsutsumi, this is Mayu Chizawa. Ah, so you're the one. The Sumida police was looking for you. Glad to see you're alright. Sorry, I should have told someone I was okay. I was just so pissed off. Falling right into Hihaku's hands, I got myself into some deep shit. Hihaku seems like they're still up to something. We'll have to make sure they clean up their act, once and for all. Get it? Because they sell soap. What a character. I can't believe Ayami hates him. Nice one, boss. You're really on top of your game today. Stop trying to make me feel better. I shouldn't have said anything. I love this buddy co-op duo. Honestly, these two were probably the characters I thought I wouldn't care that much about, but they're really fun. More importantly, Mayu, thank you for your cooperation with Yoshimi. We'll get to the bottom of it, I promise. I like how I also had that conversation when Mayu and Iro were talking and Tsutsumi was just kind of hidden in the back. Oh, you must be Detective Iro. I heard a lot about you from Hajime. I'll be counting on you. Catch whoever did this, no matter what. Well, so we do know that the curses are active right now, or can work. Feels like we're finally coming up on the moment of truth. I don't know what will happen when we put the talismans together and obtain the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll. Is this the intersection? I don't think so. We're at the school. Is the sticker still down there? It's not. Surroundings. They've all but finished investigating the crime scene, and the police have mostly left. But they're letting us use the school as our base of communications, as per Inspector Tsutsumi request. Really, at this point, it feels like Yako doesn't need to be here, but Detective Iro was nice enough to get us something to drink earlier. Seeing a detective take time for little things like that helps put my mind at ease a little. Come to think of it, did old man Ashimaya end up getting away? So word's already out, huh? He was cornered but managed to take a hostage and escape, is what I heard on the radio. What happened after that? So that's all they're reporting? Here's what really happened. That's basically what happened. Well, that part, I guess. He was... Dropped something, don't worry about it. He was killed? And the hostage was Tsutsumi's daughter, whose whereabouts are still unknown? Yep, his daughter showing up was a huge surprise. Even Boss couldn't believe it. Damn it, the hell do you expect? No one could have seen that coming. So there's already an emergency search underway for her as a key witness and suspect. I'll be rejoining the search for her after we're done here. Key witness and suspect? But wasn't she a hostage? Could she have killed Najima and fled the scene? I mean, that, and also we had, like, you were there, Mio, when we had the conversation with, what's his name? Well, it's just a possibility. Why did he do that in Mio's voice? If we're talking possibilities, might as well tell them everything. It's very likely that Najima was killed by a curse stone. What? By a curse bearer? Oh, it's already evening, so the effect of the Feast of Shadows would be starting to return. Yeah, which makes it likely that the curse was used to kill him. Boss, you're repeating yourself. Try to calm down for a sec. Well, that would mean... The inspector's daughter is probably a curse bearer, right? So, I mean, I guess she could have always had the curse stone and just, like, she didn't want to get her hands dirty, so she got other people to do it for her. Again, the same as what Haru was planning. That would make sense. Huh? Did you say something? Maybe I'm losing my hearing in my old age. What was that? Yeah, okay. He just is in denial. Boss, you can hear just fine. Don't play the old man card every time you want to get out of something. We even talked about how she might have the Taiko of Sugaru if that's the case. Did we? My memory is a little hazy. You've got a soft spot for your daughter, don't you, Inspector? Grr. It's just, hits a little too close to home now. But either way, we have to find her as soon as possible. Okay, I feel like everyone has a conversation piece, so let's... Not sure why, but I feel fired up. Feels like we're close to the moment of truth. I think Mio feels the same. Does she look fired up? Oh, Mr. Tsutsumi? I received a message from Paranormal Affairs earlier. It wasn't from Nakagashi, but I had someone look into something for me. So even the desk jockeys are lending a hand. Brings a tear to your eye. So, what'd they say? Right, about the Onmyoji woman who was in Edo at the time of the Honjo incident. She was a person of great beauty and discerning taste, but also shamelessly did whatever she wanted. It seemed to match the person seen in the resentful memory for the foot-washing mansion. Huh, so she must be the one who fought with Simon over the right. And they found that her name was Ashino. That was the name that we got from the Jima ending, right? Ashino, huh? What else? That's all. It's not much help. Oh, but... Apparently she was quite the powerful Onmyoji. And she died bearing a similarly powerful resentment. It's possible that she became a vengeful spirit with the connection to the Seven Mysteries. A vengeful spirit. If any descendants of Ashino or people otherwise closely aligned with her live today, there's a possibility that spirit awakened and possessed them. Yeah, you mentioned before that spirits can possess people who are closely in sync with them. Though this of course doesn't mean the spirit houses her complete personality. Her resentment and her spirit power, those are the parts of her that would have the strongest influence. Resentment and spirit power. Since Simon's descendants are still around in the present, it wouldn't be surprising if Ashino's were too. They might just be desk jockeys, but they wouldn't give us this info if it was only speculation. They must have found some amount of evidence, looking into abnormal phenomenon, or things like that. Oh, the Feast of Shadows. There it is, or abnormal phenomenon. Mio, what do you mean? The person who initiated the curse this time, who we've been calling the Mastermind, they might be possessed by the vengeful spirit of the Onmyoji named Ashino, the enemy of Simon. Do you have any idea who they could be or where to find them? Like, if you looked at them, Mio, would you be able to tell right away? It's like how I didn't realize that Michio had fused with your consciousness, Yako. You didn't? I feel like you clocked that pretty early. Common spirits will leak spirit energy left and right, so I can notice them just by looking carefully. But when spirits of a higher caliber fuse with someone's consciousness, detecting them isn't so simple. Oh. I'm sorry, my skills still need a lot of work, and I don't have anything else to offer. Mio, that's not true at all. You're fine. We'll make this work somehow or other. Thanks. I would say maybe Ayami, especially since she's adopted. I feel like I've been saying that Yoko's gonna come into play too much nowadays. I feel like... Shogo had strong spirit energy, but would Ashino really just let herself die? I mean, I guess it could be. How does that work, though? That, like, Mio was like, yeah, I can sense, like, super spirit energy just leaking from this place. Shogo must have been pretty lit. But then, like, that wasn't enough to speculate that? I'm kind of making assumptions that if it's a vengeful female spirit, that it's going to possess a, woman, and I don't know. Mayu, I guess, could be, but I doubt it. It would be kind of weird to have, like, a descendant of Shimen be dating... I guess it wouldn't be if it was for vengeful purposes, but Mayu doesn't seem to be, like, vengeful towards anything, and like she was thinking to herself how much she's bummed that her fiance was killed. So I can't imagine it being her. Basically, I believe the mastermind behind everything is a woman possessed by a vengeful spirit. You also said it's a woman. Of the Onmyoji Shino. I see. Is this mastermind also the one who killed Hajime trying to get the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll? Yes, I think that's very likely. I guess if you're just strong spirit power, you could probably cause someone to die of a heart attack. So that's how it is, huh? Then I want to catch them no matter what. Mayu rushed to Hitomi's place and back for us. She's been trying to appear calm, but I'm sure she must still be in shock. Oh, Mayu, did you meet with Hitomi? Yeah, I met her at the spot I was told. She was acting tough, but I think the incident with Hajime has her really shaken up. I briefly explained our situation and had her give Hajime's talisman to me. Here, this is what you're looking for, right? We got the Yang talisman. Yes, I believe that's it. Thank you so much. Mr. Tsutsumi, about this. Right, you should hold on to it, Mio. Not like we could use it as it is. Try to figure out what we'll need to do once we get both halves together. Understood, I'll see what I can do. Do you know where the other talisman is? Yes, probably. This is Hajime's last job. Finish it for him, okay? We will. Still? I guess it's the end of his family line too, huh? No. Maybe? Yeah, no, I guess it is, isn't it? I guess they all are dead. All the people who inherited that talisman before him are already gone. I guess we'll get to Tsutsumi after everyone else. That's why we'll be joining the search as soon as we're done here. One more thing, there's a very good chance that his daughter has Michio's Shirayashi's talisman. All the more reason for you to get back to that search. Best of luck. What the hell has she gotten herself into? I didn't look at him yet. I bet he's making jokes and stuff at a time like this because he doesn't want to stress us out. I wonder if he's able to stay so calm because of experience, or if he's just that kind of person. Maybe it's the stress that makes him joke. Ah, I heard you had a curse stone too. Yeah, I should give it to you then, right? Those things really are a pain in the ass. I'll gladly hand it over to you before it starts giving me any crazy ideas. So this is the beckoning light, huh? Alright, it's safe and sound with me. Sorry you won't be able to bring him back. What was it that the beckoning light does? It, like, does the power of someone else, right? Kills by means of the curse they possess. Kills by means of the curse they possess one who has become a curse bearer. It doesn't sound like there's any condition. It just can kill someone who has a curse stone with their curse. By any means of the curse they possess. I mean, it sounds like it doesn't need to be... It doesn't have to have a condition, but maybe it needs to still have the condition of that curse bearer. So, like the lighter thing, if Ayami was holding a lighter while holding the clapper, she could get burned. I think, or it can just activate it, who knows. Which, like, imagine using that on someone who has 3, it just activates all of them at once. Sorry you won't be bringing him back. Don't worry about it, he and I were always prepared for the worst anyway. Were you prepared for this though? What the? What's wrong? Damn. The trigger for the beckoning light's curses. Some serious shit. Oh, well, I guess he was gonna go into it. Yeah, I thought so too. That's why I said it'd give me weird ideas. See what I mean now? How's it work? I'll leave you a note you can read later. We have more important things to worry about now. No, he doesn't go into it. He leaves a note? I'll leave you a note? Right. Mr. Tsutsumi. Does that make it 5 curse stones that you've gathered now? Should be. I want to get the other 4 under wraps soon as we can. Let's see, I have no idea about the Whispering Canal. Someone made off with the one-sided reed which Najima had. Yeah, damn shame. are we gonna just not say who it obviously is? So, after that, you said earlier that the Taiko of Sugaru might be with your daughter, Inspector? Well, let's set that one aside for now. So, we can assume that curse bearers are still prowling around out there with those ones? What a headache. Hopefully we can find them soon. Now, is that everything we needed to chat about? Wait, was that everything? We talked about, what, 3 of them? Other 4 under wraps. Reed, Whispering Canal, and the drum we weren't talking about. What one do we not have? Oh, the clapper. We know where the... they should have at least mentioned about the clapper, but they technically didn't have that one. They should have mentioned that at least, that we know that Richter has it, or the... Yeah, they should have mentioned that. Now, is that everything we needed to chat about? If you don't need anything else, we'll be going back to the search. There's actually is one thing. Oh, what's that? I decided I don't want to go to jail for the crimes I committed. Just completely hypothetically. Hypothetically, what if the inspector's daughter was the mastermind? Thank you, Yako. I mean, she's a woman. Seems like she was after the talismans. Sorry, don't really understand what you mean. Boss, come on, we've got to look at the facts. But that would mean Inspector Tsutsumi would also have to be one of Ashino's descendants. Well, no. Oh, right, you're just a normal person, right, Inspector? Unless that's why you're so resistant to the paranormal. Ugh, fuck. Don't believe I've ever heard anything about being related to some Onmyoji. Oh, he's not gonna bring up the adopted, but... Well, if you put it like that, okay. Her being the mastermind, it's possible. Really? I say possible, but I mean unlikely, is what I want to think. Damn it, I don't even want to imagine it. Boss, if we're going to consider it, we have to do it properly. No dragging your heels about it. No, it's not that. There's something I never told her. I never wanted to tell her. The truth is, she's not my real daughter. What? 20 years ago, well, it's a long story, but we took her in when she was just a baby. Again, 20 years ago. Do you know anything about her birth parents? You could say I do. It's absolutely Nejima's weird fucking baby. You could say I do, I guess, but really, I don't know anything. With this kind of explanation, what's that supposed to mean? I don't get it. Io, you heard what I said, didn't you? Just now? About 20 years ago? No! Boss! That can't be. So at least I was mostly right about the situation, just the wrong girl. Nejima's... That's right. When we arrested Fumichika Nejima, there was a baby at his house on the brink of death. That was my daughter, Ayami Tsutsumi. She goes by Ayami Tono now. What? Everyone's freaking out. Someone had to take care of her. The baby holds no blame for the circumstances she came from. But boss, according to Nejima, that baby, it's his former lover reincarnated using black magic. What? Imagine hearing this for the first time. Personally, I think that story is bullshit. According to Nejima... My goodness. It's hard to believe from Nejima's behavior, but could it really be true? I've got a few doubts. We have to question whether the Shino woman ever really existed in the first place. There are no records of her and no body was found. Her name never came up once during the investigation. Which, like, would maybe mean it was a, Onmyoji from the past that could resurrect. Even if this woman really existed, I'm skeptical that someone could be reincarnated as a baby through black magic, even though I have curse stones that can kill people. I agree. No matter how you look at it, a spell with that effect is hard to believe. Even the supernatural has rules that must be followed. It seems more likely he's deluded himself, not wanting to recognize that a spell he risked his life on failed to work. That's my thinking too. The more natural conclusion is that the baby is his and Shino's, and that she died in childbirth. As long as we don't know Shino's origins, we have to consider the possibility that she could be a descendant of a Shino. Really convenient that their names are so similar. I almost thought I was imagining things when they brought that up, Ashino as a name. If nothing else, their names are pretty similar. That's what I was saying, Mayu. Okay, assuming all of that is true for a moment, Ayami getting taken away by Najima and then killing him, that would mean that she killed her own father. No? Well, if we're believing the black magic part's fake, calm down, this is still conjecture. But now that Najima is dead, we have no means to investigate. So regardless of everything, there's only one thing that matters. She's my daughter. As her parent, I'm responsible for her. Nothing can change that. I understand. Alright, we should get back to the search for those stickers. We haven't found any in a while. We'll find her and clear up all this. Yes, sir. The talisman you young ladies are looking for has something to do with this as well. I'd appreciate it if you could help us find it. So if anything happens, please call the police. We will. I'm worried about Hitomi, so I'm going to head to where she is. I'm basically not part of the story anymore. That's what that sounds like to me. I'll be waiting to hear some good news from you all. The same with, like, Haru and Richter, I guess. Okay. Conclusion. Well, I definitely miss stickers if this is really going to be conclusion. I mean, there's so many times where we went to the intersection. That one's going to be a pain. The garden could be anywhere during the day. And then I'm assuming a sticker just appears along this path at some point with the returning at night. But whatever. We'll do the conclusion. And it's going to be a final battle. Hey. How long has it been since we saw each other? 3 years? How have you been? I think the last time was when you came to see me after deciding to go to university. That wasn't because I wanted to see you. I just needed money to pay my tuition. Ha! Not one to mince words, eh? You came alone, right? Well, didn't, like, Tsutsumi say that he was into occult stuff to connect with his daughter? I don't think Ayami's really that into occult stuff, except, well, fuck. I guess she might be. I mean, if we're going with the whole descendant thing, she might have had a little bit of that inclination. Also, they did say that she had to have, like... What was it, like, vengeful... I think we maybe went too far past it. Yeah. Something about needing to be more, resentful. Which I guess, like, I don't know. Ayami seems to hate her dad, but it isn't the most resentful type. You came alone, right? Yeah, it's just me. Make it sound like I'm handing over ransom money for hostages. I just don't want to get caught, okay? Okay. This could be dangerous if she could, like, activate her power in, like, a radius. Never thought I'd see the day that you called the police. Just something I needed to see you about. Well, alright then. Got a lot to talk about, so let's go through things one by one. First, I need to see if there's any stickers around. The sun is starting to dip down into the horizon. This long, long day is about to end. We don't have to worry about Najima's threat anymore, but I sure didn't expect this to happen. I was hoping we would see everyone in the bushes. Bushes, there they are. Huh, what was that? Did something just move over there? God, what the hell are those idiots doing? I told them not to come, damn it. Shit, I don't want to know what'll happen if they get found out. Whatever I do, I gotta keep from looking over there. That didn't work too well for you last time. Doesn't really seem like I can look up much else. I also don't think any of the hints sounded like it would have been in this place, so... My daughter! She sure has changed over the past 3 years. Got more of a grown-up air about her. Hard to believe she's the same little girl who would get omelet all over her face when we took her out to eat. Wait a minute, is that how far back I have to go for a happy memory together? No wonder she hates me. Damn. About her curse stone, about the talisman, about being taken hostage, about why she wants to write. About Najima. About her mother. How is she? Yasuko, I mean. Mom, I haven't kept in touch with her. I've been on my own this whole time. I'm sure you've reached out to her though, haven't you? I did call her this morning, actually, just to make sure she was safe. She's been running around all over the place looking for you. Sounds like she's fine to me. Did you contact her after I called the police to tell her you'd heard from me? Did you contact her after I called the police to tell her you've heard from me? I did not. Tisk tisk. I don't actually even know what that means. Did you contact her after I called the police to tell her you'd heard from me? Oh, this moment. Like, give her a heads up that, hey, I found her, or I know where she is now, so you're not still looking out. Right. She called the police asking for me by name and demanded that I came to meet her here alone. They asked if I wanted a team to set up a perimeter, but I had them stand down. Sure, she might make a run for it, but I don't want her panicking if she has a curse stone. Besides, I'm not trying to take her in by force. We keep asking? Well, I've heard you're into nightlife and staying out late these days. Didn't want her to worry more than she already has. You're one to talk. About being taken hostage, I guess. I'm sorry I couldn't save you from Najima. Are you hurt? And there it is. That's so like you. What? You're only mentioning that now? Shouldn't that have been the first thing you asked me? I was breaking the ice! Well, I was just... You're not worried about me. All you care about is yourself. Yeah, you're right. I've been selfish, I know. I got the bad ending because I didn't ask that first. Aw, come on, Mr. Tsutsumi. You can do better than that. You really screwed up there, huh? Fuck off! I mean, like, you're clearly fine. I'm fine. I managed to get away somehow or other. Right, I'm glad. I'm assuming that would have been the first answer if I had asked that first. Then I'll put this bluntly. Did you kill Najima? And if I did, would you hide me from the police? Well, I don't know if I... That's what I thought. Your job is the only thing that you really care about. Fuck off, you killed someone. I mean, you killed a crazy person that kills people, but yeah. Yes, I did it. You. I don't think he even knew I was a curse bearer. He brought me to those gardens, and I realized while he was talking to me that he fulfilled the condition of my curse, so I just gave it a shot. I didn't think it would actually activate. So, there's no going back now. That's not true. You can still make things right before you make them worse. Then let me say it another way. This is my chance, and I won't throw it away. Your chance? I mean, also, we could go the self-defense route on that. Did Najima say anything to you? He said a lot of bad things about you, that's for sure. Yeah, not surprised there. So I said a lot of bad things about you back. Didn't want to be outdone. Harsh. In that sense, I felt just a little like he was my kindred spirit. Ugh, that feels gross. No, kindred spirit! What are you talking about? He's a dangerous criminal. But I'm a murderer now too, aren't I? Maybe we're not so different. Urk! No, you're different. Am I? Well, maybe not that different. But at least you're honest. I know I haven't been the best father, but I wonder, of all the fathers in the world, are there any who wouldn't cover for their child if they'd committed a crime? How should I know? You're the detective. You're the detective here. You must have seen plenty of cases like that. Yeah, plenty of parents take the fall for their children, or give them a place to hide. As a person, it's wrong, but maybe, as a parent, it's the right thing to do. I don't know. But I think having a father like that would make it easier to go to him for advice if I did do something wrong. Maybe there's a sense of security in knowing that no matter what happened, you'd have at least one person on your side. I see. So that's what it would take to be on your side. I can't do that. That's okay. I wasn't really expecting you to. Let's go with the why you want the right. I still kind of don't believe it, but with the bad end, it seemed like that was it. Why are you willing to go so far for the Rite of Resurrection? What do you want with it? Even if I told you, you wouldn't understand. You just call it stupid and dismiss the idea completely. Come on, I wouldn't do that. Maybe together we can think up a way for you to get what you want without resurrection. I want to bring Katsushika Hakusei back to life. Hakusei? What? Hakusei the ukiyo-e artist? That Hakusei? You want to bring him back to life? That'd be quite the feat, huh? That's you. I heard you liked his art, but why would you do something so stupid? See? God, it is really stupid, though. The only time I ever felt there was a place I belonged was when I was immersed in the dreamlike world of ukiyo-e. Though I'm sure you never noticed. Really? I had no idea. It saved me. Hokusei is the reason I'm still alive today. I didn't know you felt so hopeless. You would only realize it now, but it's too late. Feeling sorry won't do either of us any good. So, like, if she's really honest about this, then I don't see her being a Shino. Because that's, like, crazy. So Najima really didn't tell you anything? Not really, no. Okay, I'm assuming that's a dropped subject then. From the moment I heard about the Rite of Resurrection, I knew that was my destiny. If this is all I ever accomplish, I'll die happy. So you're really serious about this? About her curse stone, I guess. You have a curse stone, don't you? I do. You wouldn't happen to feel like handing it over, would you? The police will handle any damages the curse caused, now, before you do any more wrong with it. I'm not giving it up. Of course not. Me being a curse bearer, are you after my life? That's exactly what I'm here for. I didn't come to chat. We can talk all you want, but as soon as the conditions for my curse is met, I'll use it, no hesitation. Apparently, Donkey Kong Bonanza updated. So that's fun for this moment. About the talisman. Can I ask you one thing? Do you know anything about the talisman Michio Shirashi had? Michio Shirashi? From the car crash you were in with the Namagaki guy. Oh, with Yutaro? Yeah, it was there. Yutaro? That sounds like... So you and him were... I mean... not really. He was kind of a boring guy. What? You're serious? But he said... You're getting off track, Mr. Tsutsumi. The talisman. Get back to the talisman. We shouldn't have relied on him for this. Well, if you don't plan on seeing him again, it doesn't matter. But with the hit-and-run case on top of everything, you're really in deep. Is that really what you wanted to talk about? Yeah, I mean, no. Tell me about the talisman. Did you take it from the scene? You mean this? That's it. Why, though? I picked it up at the scene of the crash. I didn't want to leave fingerprints behind. That's all? There's really no other reason? What's the big deal? Is it really that special, this whole thing? Yeah, it's really important. Would you mind giving it to me? Important? For what? For putting a stop to the curses of the Seven Mysteries. Yeah, maybe don't tell her that. Oh. So that means if I give you the talisman, I won't be able to use the rite? Then no way. I'm definitely keeping it. I screwed that one up. Mr. Tsutsumi, you really can't do any better than that? Come on, the talisman. I really want to see why Donkey Kong updated it. Will you give me the talisman? What? No way. I can't lose the rite. Will you talk about the curse stone? Or do you have more than one? How many curse stones do you have? 3. Not that it matters. 3, huh? So, okay. We don't know where the, Whispering Canal is at this moment. I'm not handing them over. I think I've let you talk enough. Mind letting me have a turn? By all means. You're hiding something. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? Ugh. Well, we know that if we say no, we'll die, but I guess we could go bad ending just to get it. I'm not. Wow, that's a bold declaration. Now then, let me tell you how my curse stone, the Taiko of Sugaru, works. What? My curse bludgeons to death anyone I find out is hiding something from me. Gah! So if you try to cover something up that I know is true, I'll be able to use my curse on you. With that in mind, can I ask you one more thing? I get it. Why you wanted to see me. Then let me tell you one thing first. The Evergreen Beach has a similar condition. I can use my curse on anyone who tells me a lie. What? Oh no, she's scared. How is that fair? And you'd use that curse on me? As an officer of the law, it's inexcusable, but as a parent with a duty to his child, I have no other choice. I'm gonna have to kill you. Are you threatening me? Do you really think that's enough to convince me to do as you say? I don't want to use it either, but for your sake, I suggest you try not to lie. Go ahead then. If I lie, then so be it. Okay, I'm gonna ask. If you try to hide it now, you really will die. Am I your real daughter? I mean, that's like, you know, to him, yes, but not biologically. I'm just a baby you picked up to replace your stillborn, aren't I? And you could never bring yourself to tell me who my real parents were, so you kept hiding it. He doesn't know who your real parents are, and your real birth is a little complicated. Still too much of a coward to tell me, huh? You don't like the truth, so you won't admit it. That my real parent is the man I was just with. Okay, so you knew that much? Ayami! Is that all you have to say? Then I only have one answer for you. You are, honestly and truly, our daughter. Damn right, Tsutsumi. Also, I guess I'm gonna assume me answering the other question either way doesn't matter because this is just playing out as it is. Nothing more, nothing less. Even now, you're still trying to hide it? Why are you really that stupid? Gah! Oh, he really just let it happen. Boss! Boss, why is your pride worth dying for? Nah. Is he joking? Gah! Ah! Grr! Gah! Ah! Maybe that did happen because I answered wrong. Huh. I should have known. Why? Why go this far to hide it? Ayami, listen. Huh? You're... how? Ayami. Be proud. No matter what happens, you are our precious daughter. No way. How are you still alive? I don't know what that piece of shit Najima filled your head with. But you're not Shino. And you're not a Shino either. You're our daughter, Ayami Tsutsumi. Alright, I guess it's Tono now. Well, that's fine too. Tatsumi, Tono, both will always be part of who you are. What? Why are you doing this? That's not true. The curse proves that it's not. Sure, you probably don't have many memories of us playing together. I didn't leave everything at home to your mom. And I did leave everything at home to your mom, and I was barely ever there for you. Even so, when I was working, no matter how grisly a crime scene I was at, all I ever wanted was for you to grow up to be happy. That's it. Why? Why say all of this now? So, do one last thing for me. I want you to tell me the truth, too. And if you lie to me now, I'm taking you with me. Stop, I can't. The mastermind behind all this, the one who awakened the curses of the Seven Mysteries in order to use the Rite. Wasn't you, was it? No, I wouldn't even know how to do that. And picking up Michio Shirayashi's talisman was just coincidence. Oh, that was Tsutsumi. Was just coincidence, right? Huh? Yeah, I already told you that. Ah, good. Hearing that, I can rest easy. You're nothing like Najima. You can stand on your own two legs. You can keep living without escaping into a fantasy. You can hate me. You can dream all the crazy dreams you want. Just don't ever stop trying to do good. She hasn't been trying to do good. You're a victim of your curse, too. It's not too late to atone. For the hit and run, for using the curse. Don't run away. You can still make things right. I know you can, because you're my daughter. And after that, just live the best life that you can. Dad! Boss! I mean, I feel like what amounted to this was that he believed in all truth that she was his daughter, which I don't understand why the drum would still work on him. That day at 6:18 p.m., Ayami Tono was taken into custody. Tetsuo Tsutsumi's death was confirmed at the same time. The 5 cursed stones possessed by Tsutsumi, as well as the 3 given up by Ayami, lost their curse bearers. This temporarily extinguished their spirit power, allowing Mio Kurasuzu to obtain them and seal them away without difficulty. It works that way? The Yin talisman possessed by Ayami Tono was recovered and entrusted to Mio Kurasuzu as well. Thus, any massacre that could potentially be caused by this iteration of the curse was prevented before it could ever happen. Or so it seemed. They forgot about the canal!